Al, it is time for our three-way battle to the death, which really does not turn out to be anything of the sort.
I don't say that definitely does not happen in this episode, so it's a
we
odd title, but
we got bamboozled.
we did get bamboozled. Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, welcome to this week's episode of Jared Now Watch Inuyasha is episode number 72. I'm Jared, joined as always by Doc Al and Lady M.
Hello, hello.
We are discussing Season 3, Episode 17, or Episode 71, entitled Three-Sided Battle to the Death.
Which again does not happen.
No.
Brain cell.
But thankfully we get a recap where we see Inuyasha get stabbed through his weak point, which was, very good to see.
Chest target.
Yeah. So Inuyasha and Onigumo just continue fighting, and nothing really happens here. Inuyasha gets stabbed again, but then he just shrugs it off.
He wind scars a lot
and doesn't do anything, and basically that's it.
Well, and speaking of doesn't do anything, everybody's like, wow, Inuyasha's tiring himself out. This is bad. But they're just standing around not doing a thing to help him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, he's doing all the heavy lifting. Why are you guys giving us commentary from the sidelines? Like, come on, my dudes.
Oh, the wind scar's tiring him out. Hey, do the wind scar again.
Hey, do the wind scar again. I'm sure it'll work this time. It does not work this time.
I really like how Inuyasha got stabbed twice in this episode, straight through the body.
Yeah.
And just
shrugged it off.
Nothing.
Yeah, he just shrugged it off.
Both
no times. Does not care.
Yeah, so they kind of figure out that Onigumo is the body where his spider scar is, that's the part that keeps the parts keep going to regenerate, so they need to take that out. But essentially they're not able to do that because Kagura shows up and is like, ha! And deflects a wind scar before it completely destroys Onigumo, and then just takes his body with the bees and they run away.
Which I was mentioning to you, I was like, how did he do so many wind scars and miss the body every single time?
He's just not accurate.
It's the power of naked Muso.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what if I just show off my man nips? And Inuyasha's like, wow, I'm so distracted. I can't hit that.
I can't look. Oh no.
Oh no.
So Onigumo gets taken to Naraku, who's just like, hey, you gotta come back to me now, because that's just the way it's gotta be. And Onigumo's like, no, I don't wanna. And Naraku's like, hey, did you hear about Kikyo? She's still alive. Isn't that cool? Well, you can't go see her, because I know where she is, and you're not allowed to see her. You gotta come back to me. And they try and fight each other, and it doesn't go too well. And then Inuyasha just shows up and is like, hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
Showing off his teenageness there.
Mm-hmm. Oniguma's also just naked.
He's just mud pants the whole time.
Mud pants, butt out.
It's so funny because whenever they want to censor what would be just junk out, they're like mud pants time. But then when they want to show him from the back, they're like, here's his butt. There's no mud pants.
It's real good.
Every single time it's just like pop, 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 pop.
So yeah, that happens. Onigumo runs away a little bit, and Kagura runs after him. Is like,
what's different between me and him?
Yeah, what's different with this guy? And then Oniguma runs away, then stops, and then runs back the other way. He's like, hey, real gremlin energy.
Real big gremlin energy.
Inuyasha and Naraku fight, and Inuyasha kind of holds his own a little bit, and then Onigumo shows up and stabs Naraku, and is like, haha, I've done it. Look at me.
Everybody's like, wow, he killed Naraku. That's amazing. And Naraku's just looking at him like, bruh.
You have inconvenienced me.
Bruh.
So he uses that. Naraku uses getting stabbed to basically absorb Onigumo back into himself.
And puts their naked bodies together.
Just touching.
Just touching.
Touching tips.
Just absorbing. Which we were talking about it, everybody just stands there and does nothing while he's very obviously in a vulnerable state absorbing this naked guy. Guys, come on.
It was very weird, but obviously it's
plot.
it's plot, right? But it just feels so weird that they're just like, let's just stand here and watch him do this. Oh wow, that's real weird. I can't believe he absorbed him back into his body. Oh shucks.
Now he's more powerful again? Dang.
Dang, I can't believe we missed this opportunity. So yeah, that happens. Miroku asks Naraku like, "Hey, you're a half demon, right? Are there times where you get weak?" I mean, it's real strange that I would know this or anything. Anyways, how's that go for you? And Naraku's like, "No, I just choose when I get to be weak and everything, and then I make myself stronger. I cast out the weak parts. I'm real cool. I'm not unlike these other half demons who
Won't
like
name any names or anything.
not looking at any people in red or anything over here or anything. You know what I'm saying?
With the dog ears.
Nope. But yeah, I'm way cooler. Inuyasha tries to attack and he gets deflected by this big barrier, and then Naraku just leaves on a fart cloud with Kagura and the bees.
Yep. The miasma.
The miasma. So that happens, and then they all go their separate ways. Inuyasha gets patched up, and they're like, "Oh man, I can't believe Naraku and got his dude back. That sucks. We gotta figure out when he gets his power weakened. Oh no."
It sucks that we don't have like a specific time. Inuyasha's like, well, at least we know there is a time, right? Right?
Right?
Everyone's like, this is them being positive? Okay.
Right. Inuyasha and Kagome look at the stars, and Kagome's like, "Wow, you can't see the stars like this back in my era because of city lights." Real bummer. And then Kikyo just walks around with her spears and is like, "I'm not the real Kikyo, but what is my heart yearned like this?" Like, Kikyo, you've been alive, quote unquote, for like 50 episodes now, and you're just now realizing this? What is your deal?
Right.
Why was this scene here?
Why was this scene here? Why we get Inuyasha Kagome no audioing, talking at each other? But it's like, what? Why? What?
Also, at the very beginning of this episode, there was a group shot of everyone, and Kirara was very, very small, and it was
so tiny, so tiny. And we were both about to like talk about it at the same time, which was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at Kirara being tiny.
Yeah, this was an episode. It was kind of not great.
No.
We were promised exciting things, and those exciting things just did not happen.
Did not happen. The previous 2 episodes with this guy, with Muso, were much better.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot more fun with him, and you know, I'm kind of sad to see him go. In his weird mud pants, just out. What a gremlin!
What a gremlin! He didn't get to ask anybody for clothes.
He didn't. He didn't get to say that his face was pretty.
What a shame.
I know.
Now he's gone.
Now he's gone. Hardly knew ye.
Hardly knew ye. Let's talk about differences and notes from the manga.
The manga.
The fight between Muso and Naraku is slightly extended in the anime, including a brief between Inuyasha and Naraku. In the manga, Inuyasha and Miroku don't arrive on the scene until Naraku has already reabsorbed Muso, which makes way more sense.
Yes, it does.
Than just them sitting there like, "Oh, what's going on?"
Yeah, it makes so much more sense.
Yeah. And then notes, when Miroku points towards Oniguma's flesh with a spider mark on his back, Inuyasha's wound from being stabbed is gone.
Oh, no. Well, his wound from being stabbed was there prior to him being stabbed, so the ever-appearing and disappearing wound.
When Inuyasha fails to destroy Naraku, he realizes he must find a way to strengthen Tetsaiga so he can break Naraku's barrier.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Kagome stated she can't see the stars so clearly during her time, this is due to light pollution.
You don't say!
Wow, thanks.
Thanks, wiki people.
Anyways, next time we will be discussing Season 3, Episode 18, or Episode 72, titled Totosai's Rigid Training. Hey, I'm coming back for an episode. It's me, Totosai.
I'm so excited.
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna work on a sword, I think. Or I'm gonna make Inuyasha go through some training.
Cool.
Yeah.
He probably needs it.
Kirara's gonna be there to hang out with my cow.
Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you're ready for some anime filler. So that's what we'll be talking about next week. But for now, if you'd like more from us, head on over to seasonalanimecheckup.com or sac.cools, where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Seasonal Anime Checkup OVA. You can also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Ann Ladium, go to annladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. And you can follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Anime Checkup. And you can buy our books, One Shiny Moment, a critical analysis of Love Life Sunshine, and Hot Tubs and Pac-Man on Amazon.com.
Mm-hmm.
So join us next time as our good friend Tanosai shows up again. Hey!
Yay! Hey!